folks, today what I want to talk about is a Trane thermostat. I've got a customer here that has a Trane thermostat, and it's got a run program on it, and these Trane thermostats also have permanent hold. And they just recently purchased a house and they didn't know how to work the thermostat, okay? So I'm just going to go over a couple of basic features on how to do this. There's really not that much to it, because most people don't really want a run program except those folks that possibly get up early in the mornings, work all day and come home at a certain time. But even then, we here at Southwest Florida, we always tell our customers to leave it on 76, and usually pretty good, because just keep in mind that the dehumidification level of your air conditioning system is at 40% humidity when it's operating. So we want to keep it anywhere around the 55 percentile. That's perfect. So we're usually pretty good at that temperature. So let's talk about this real quick, okay? So you got your Trane thermostat here. And I'm just going to go over some, here's the up and down button. See, the air is up and down, okay? Now, look at this particular unit. It's got 47% humidity, but if I press more, they have the humidity set at 40%. So what that means with this variable speed motor and this thermostat, it's going to actually run until it brings it down to 40% humidity. And 40% humidity is a little high because it's going to overwork the system a little bit. So I'm actually just going to turn it up to 45%. See how it did that? And I'm done. I'm going to go over and hit the done button. We're finished. Okay. Now, I want to just look at the fan. You touch the fan. This is all just like your iPad and your iPhone. I got on auto. Circulate. What that means, now I'm going to hit done. What that means, the fan's going to circulate and it's going to stay on continually just to bring in outside air. For you folks that may be a little further up north, possibly above Sarasota, possibly above into Georgia. You know, some nights you have cool nights, you can actually turn your circulating fan on, leave your windows cracked, and bring in some cool air, okay? I personally recommend not leaving it on continually, because the systems are not really designed to run continually, these motors, okay? It could shorten the life of them. These motors are quite expensive when they're out of warranty. Plus you have to pay the labor to replace it regardless. So let's go back over here. We're going to touch it again, and we're going to put it on auto, and I'm going to hit done, okay? Now let's just go into system cool. Well, you know what? I'm going to go into schedule. Let's just look at schedule. It says hold temperature, and here's where the problem lies. Hold temperature until 6 p.m. Let's just look at this, okay? And right now it's following schedule, okay? And the schedule is to stay on 74 until 9:05 a.m. But what we want to do, let's just hold. See how it's got on permanent hold? This owner should never touch the schedule button again, because it's going to stay on permanent hold. And you can actually set this schedule to run 20 days, 30 days, 100 days. And what happened, they had just purchased this home, and it obviously had a run schedule, and then they touched the schedule button and went on that hold. So what we're going to do, we're going to override the program, and it's permanent hold. That's all you have to do. Now, let's just look at this. I'm going to touch this. We're going to go through the cycles. It's on cool now, of course. Touch it again, it's going on heat. If I touch done, the condenser will shut off and the heat strip will kick in. I'd have to set the set point above the inside temperature degrees, which, like if I turn it to 80, heat strip can come. But we're not going to do all that. If I want to turn it off, I would just hit done and it's off. You hear that click? So the fan's in auto, the system's in off. That's all there is to it. 40%, 47% humidity. But I want it to cool down to 74, so I'm going to go back to air conditioning. And that's where we leave it most of the time here in Florida, okay? Okay. Now, so I'll say, you see this wait button? That's the reason I've done this. These things automatically come factory preset for 5-minute delay. So when you see this wait button, don't call your AC guy, or don't get all freaked out because it didn't come on, because you have a 5-minute delay. I always tell my customers, call me in 10 minutes. If it's not working, I'll be over to your house to see what's going on, okay? All right, so folks, what we've done, we've taken a Trane thermostat. This system is designed for single stage, a 2-stage compressors, okay? I've just given you the basics of how to operate it. That's all there is to it. If you like this video, please share, Please subscribe and please comment. Thank you.